Now, next one. So we have 5 over 15. So we can simplify first because both 5 and 15 can divide by 5. So it just makes it easier. So we can simplify this. So that become 1 over 3 because 5 divided by 5 is 1, 15 divided by 1 is 3. Now we just go 1 divided by 3. So 1 divided by 3. Again, 3 cannot go to 1. So we add a 0 and this is 0 point. And then go 3 go to 10 is 3 times because 3 times 3 is 9. So just write 9 down and 10 minus 9 is 1. And then add a 0. So you can see the digit 3 is repeating. So the answer should be equal to 0.3 and a dot on top of 3. Again, if you're not sure, you can do one more. So let's say 3 go to 10 again is 3 times. See, 3 times 3 is 9. Your minus is 1. So add a 0, it become 10. And you just keep on going and it's just repeating. Second one, 14 over 9. And this one we cannot simplify. So we just go 14 divided by 9. So we just go 14 divided by 9. So 9 go to 14 is 1s. So we write 1 down and 1 times 9 is 9. So we just go 14 minus 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. Add 4 is 5. So we just write this down, 5. And 9 cannot go to 5. So we put a dot here and we add a 0. So that becomes 50. So 9 go to 50 is 5 times because 5 times 9 is 45. So we just write 5 down and 5 times 9 is 45. And then we just minus it. So 45. So 50 minus 45 is 5. We just write 5 down. And you can see the digit 5 is repeating. Otherwise, I can do 1 or 2 extra. So I put a 0 here. And then 9 go to 50 is 5 times. And 5 times 9 is 45. And it just keep repeating. There you go. So the answer is equal to 1.5. And we just put a dot on top to represent that the digit 5 is repeating. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Right, I'm back. So let's go through it together, okay? First one. So 15 over 35. So we just go 15 and 35. Both are divisible by 5. So we simplify first. So just to avoid divided by 2-digit numbers. That's all. So we just simplify this. 15 divided by 5 is 3. And 35 divided by 5 is 7. So now we just go 3 divided by 7. So I'll just write down here. So 3 and this is 7. Now 7 go to 3 cannot. So we put a 0 down and then this is 0 and a dot. Now becomes 7 go to 30. So which is 4 times because 4 times 7 is 28. So 4 times 7. So 28 here. And then we minus it. So that becomes 2. So we just write 2 down and we add a 0. Now 7 go to 20 is twice because 2 times 7 is 14. And we just write 14 down and we minus it. And 20 minus 14, which is 6. So we write 6 down, we add a 0. And 7 go to 60, of course, is 8 times because 8 times 7 is 56. So we write 8 down and 8 times 7 56. And we minus it and that answer is 4 because 60 minus 56 is 4. And we just add a 0 so it becomes 40. And 7 go to 40 is 5 times because 7 times 5 is 35. So just write 5 times and 35 here, and I minus it. The answer is 5. Then we just add a 0, so it becomes 50. Now 7 go to 50 is 7 times, because 7 times 7 is 49. We just write this down, 49, and that becomes 1. And 7 go to 1 cannot, so we need to add a 0. And 7 go to 10 is 1 time, so we just write 1, and 1 times 7 is 7. Of course, and we minus it, becomes 3. And we add a 0, that becomes 30. So you can see the 30 here, and back to this. So if we keep going, the next answer should be 4, because 7 go to 30 is 4 times, and it's repeating. So we just stop there. Otherwise, again, no harm to do 1 or 2 extra to make sure the answer is correct. Otherwise, if you're confident, you just write the answer down. So 0.4285. Let me just clear this first. And then 7, 1. Last one. So 16 over 24. Again, instead of we use 16 divided by 24 is much harder. So we just reduce the fractions first. So both can divide by 4 or 8, even better. So we can divide by 8. So 16 divided by 8 is 2. And then 24 divided by 8 is 3. So now we just go 2 divided by 3. So I just write up here. So 2 divided by 3. 3 cannot go to 2, of course. We write a 0 and a decimal point here. Add a 0 at the end of 2 becomes 20. 3 go to 20 is 6 times, because 6 times 3 is 18. So we write 6 down, and 6 times 3 is 18. And then 20 minus 18 is 2. So we just write the 2 down. And of course, we need to add a 0 at the end of 2. So it becomes 20. Now you can see repeating. So which is, should be 0.66666. Otherwise, you can do a 1 or 2 more. Let's say 3 go to 20 is 6 times. And 6 times 3 is 18. And minus is 2. And keep on repeating. So the answer is equal to 0.6. Put a dot on top or a line. Doesn't really matter. I hope you got them correct. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.